your music variety.
Sergeant Major Max Garcia is a #1 best-selling author and motivational speaker offering life coaching and leadership consulting. Since writing a book with Joe Vitale, who was featured in the hit movie The Secret, Max has followed his passion to go from the US Marines and combat to coaching and public speaking. Now, I've met Max. I only spent 10 minutes with him. I wish I could talk to him all night. His story's unbelievable. The journey he's been on, inspirational. I've also got the book. Highly recommend. It's fantastic. So, let Max help build self-esteem and confidence in you and your employees to overcome adversity during the COVID crisis and achieve rapid success in your career, fitness, finances, health, and relationships. Now, to book Max for your next corporate event, visit lifecoach8.net. That's lifecoach8.net.
Marine that have served over 24 years of honorable and faithful service.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is absolutely nothing better that I could possibly do in my career than be the Sergeant Major of the 3rd Assault Amphibian Battalion. This is my home. This is the battalion I did my 1st and 2nd combat tour with. This is the battalion I was with when I met my wife. I was with Alpha Company, and we were told we had to take a ship back. You'll be an extra 2 months getting home. Meanwhile, all the rest of the Marine Corps is being welcomed by the country. You'll be an extra 2 months on ship. But if you trust God every now and again, the ship stopped in Sydney, where I met my wife. 3 years later, we got married. 3 years after that, we had our daughter, Coraline. If you want to know the biggest reason why I've decided to pull talks now, she's sitting in the front row. Her name is Coraline Michelle Garcia. She's 8 years old, and she's lived in 4 countries. She's had to say goodbye to more friends and change schools more often than I'd like to admit. That's a big reason. My wife has had to endure more stress than I care to admit as well. Tomorrow is Carolyn's birthday. I won't tell you how old she's going to be. The next day, the day after tomorrow, is our anniversary. Wednesday is my birthday. And I'm proud to say that I will be there for all 3 this year, guilt-free. Next, I want to thank my parents, Patricia and Dan Garcia, for making the decision to adopt me before I was even born from Mexico. I think things would have turned out differently had they not done that. They're both former Marines as well. And last but not least, if you are ever in Sydney, Australia, and you don't reach out to me, I will take it as a personal insult. Thanks once again to everybody for coming out here. Love you, and God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, as previously mentioned, my name is Max Garcia. I'm a former U.S. Marine, Sergeant Major, motivational speaker, now living here in Australia. But above all that, I'm yours for tonight. Again, be proud of yourself and what you do, assuming your business is moral, ethical, and you provide a good service that enriches people's lives, which I believe everyone here does, because I stalked every one of you. To the point that I actually looked at all of your websites, and here's something funny I found. A good portion of your websites don't even have your picture on the websites. Now remember this, ladies. People are going to fall in love with you more than they're going to fall in love with your deal of the day or your deal of the week or your buy one, get one free, all that. They're going to fall in love with you as a person. Okay? So have confidence in yourself. Put your photograph out there. And when somebody tells you, hey, you did such a great job, thank you so much, you're so awesome, you know what you do? You say, thank you. Never say, oh no, that's not me, I can't accept that. Say, I know. And take on bad habits that were previously mentioned. Or we can do what I call improvise, adapt, and overcome, and continue to push forward regardless of what's happening around us.
He says, use your bayonets as swords. And with that, the charge commenced. I'd like you to imagine, if you would, if you were not only one of those soldiers, but if you were one of those soldiers, in particular, I want to recognize from right here in MacArthur, named Private Frederick Wisby, great-grandfather of Steve Wisby, who's here today. Imagine if you're Private Wisby and you just heard this, and you're shaking in your boots. Think for a minute, if you have an argument with somebody in public, when it causes you to shake a little bit, maybe your palms sweat, just with an argument. Or if you had a fight when you were in school, and it caused you to shake a little bit, or a lot. Okay? So I'm on my best behavior, that plane touches down, and I yell, everybody get down! You laugh right now, but it wasn't funny at the time. And things like that happened. And even several times after, and on occasion, I might roll over in the middle of the night and say something like, can you hand me my rifle? Can you hand me my pistol? And she'll calmly say, you don't need your rifle. Go back to sleep. Okay?
I've got someone on tonight that I know everyone's excited to hear you, Max, but one person in particular, Kate, actually from MacArthur Labour Services, emailed me today and said how excited she was to hear you tonight. And I'm sure you've got something you want to ask Max, and she was so excited when I told her that you were an author of a book.
Is there a way to sort of revitalize that motivation when you're stuck at home and you don't have that personal interaction?
Yes, great question, Kate. So first of all, I recommend that everyone think outside the box a little bit, because
JSB Property Group, and I've just heard Max Garcia speak, and I know I'm supposed to just go, yeah, he wasn't bad, but you know what? Oh my God, my mind is blowing, and I am so excited.
Look, I've heard Max speak a number of times, and I think he's fantastic. And at the very least today, he woke up everybody in the crowd with his energetic performance, and I think he's just a wonderful speaker. He's you know, he has a lot of energy, and I think people really enjoy when he speaks.
Shout out to Max Garcia. What an absolute champion. Motivational speech was absolutely fantastic. And all I can get from that and remember is keep moving forward, Tino. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.